Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the MamaPreneur podcast. My name is Robin. I am your hostess with the mostest. Thank you guys for joining me each and every second and fourth Thursday. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Thank you, Kesha, for the platform. Have been getting so many good responses and love um, in regards to the podcast, in regards to this podcast being such a blessing to so many people. So thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Um, so we have a special guest today. Her name is Timberly Williams. She will be on shortly. Um, so I am going to tell you guys right now before we go any further, this is an interactive podcast. So you're going to interact with us. You're going to network. So if you have a business and you're watching right now, in the comments, you're going to type in your business name, whether you tag your business under the comments, your business Facebook, Instagram, website, whatever. You never know if your business may be a blessing to someone. So not only are you going to hear me and my special guest talk, but we want you to interact and network. So that's that. Make sure you are sharing this podcast. I am doing a drawing tonight for about 3 items. So to get entered, you got to share it and you got to type MamaPreneur in the comments of tonight's broadcast. Or if you're watching the replay, I will do a drawing for those who are watching the replay as well. So yes, share. Again, been getting some amazing feedback about the podcast and how much it is helping fellow entrepreneurs. Also, if you're wanting to be spotlighted on this show, please reach out to me directly or the Power Team Facebook directly, DM us, and I'll make sure that I get back to you in a timely fashion. And yeah, we can get you spotlighted. I am doing a drawing for a free spot. So please reach out to me. And so you can get added to that drawing to spotlight a entrepreneur for free. So if you know any mamapreneurs, female entrepreneurs, share that information with them. So I am going to go ahead and get started with the first part of the podcast, which is I'm going to showcase Mary Kay tonight, y'all. So I have been a Mary Kay consultant since April of 2008. Anybody who knows me knows that I love Mary Kay. It is the best thing smoking as far as skincare and makeup and so on and so forth, even the business part. So if you even looking to get started in a business, make a few extra dollars each month, Mary Kay is where it's at. You can get 50% off of whatever you sell. It's $100 decision. You can go and spend $100 up at Target, Walmart, easy. So yeah, best decision I ever made back in 2008. So I am going to showcase a few of my faves because everything on my face is Mary Kay except my lips. Anyway, so I love their skincare. Okay. If you're familiar with Mary Kay skincare, Time-wise is where it's at. Time-wise, they've actually they've changed it to 3D. I remember Time-wise was just Time-wise. So Time-wise is their skincare system that is for anti-aging. So it's going to be the cleanser, the 3-in-1 cleanser, which is going to exfoliate, it's going to cleanse, it's going to tone the skin. So it's going to be for skin types for combo to oily, or it's going to be for normal to dry skin, okay? I always tell people, if you're not quite sure, just get the combo to oily because that's really good for sensitive skin. So we have the cleanser, which is thebomb.com. I use it. You use it. You would use pretty much what I'm about to show you twice a day. You can always cleanse, always moisturize twice a day, okay? So cleanser, and the Time-wise, they revamped their sets. So they have a day Lord, okay, making sure. They have a day and a nighttime moisturizer. So in the morning, you use your cleanser. If I got this up right, Lord. Okay, you use your cleanser and then you would use your daytime moisturizer. And then at night, you turn around and you would use your cleanser and you would use your moisturizer, your nighttime moisturizer. Okay. Daytime moisturizer has SPF 30 in it. We all need our sunscreen, especially now with the summertime and this heat. So yes. Also, the Time Wise set comes with like an eye cream. And so of course, you know, some of us, we're getting up there in age, so we're having some puffiness and, you know, dark circles and so on and so forth. So of course, this is going to be your jam if you want to get rid of dark circles and puffiness and wrinkles and things of that nature. This whole set is all for anti-aging. I've actually been using Time Wise as a whole since I was 17, and they have changed over the years. One of the next product I'm going to use, it's fairly new, but it's my next to new jam besides the cleanser for Time Wise, and it's called the micellar water. It's you put it on a cotton pad. You can use it after you use your cleanser. If you don't want to use it with your cleanser, you can just put it on a cotton pad and just cleanse your face before you put moisturizer on. It's very light. It can fill up a whole cotton pad with just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with the micellar water. Okay. All right. For my people who are dealing with acne, okay. So Mary Kay came up with the Clear Proof line, which I have seen it do amazing things for people that are dealing with acne, y'all. So it's going to come with a cleansing gel, which is your cleanser, and it has it's really good, has acne medication in it. Again, very little goes a long way. Okay. Next, we have the blemish control toner. I got my label all crazy anyway. Y'all know what it is. So we have the blemish control toner, and you would use that directly after you would use the cleanser. Then you would use your moisturizer, which is right after the cleanser and the toner. Again, very little goes a long way. I have to tell folks that because people be putting too much moisturizer on and they say they feel like their skin is too oily, greasy. And so again, a little bit goes a long way. Growing up, I dealt with acne. And so it was always hard to find products that actually would work. And so my jam out of this whole line next to the next item I'm going to show you is the acne treatment gel. This is really good if you're trying to get rid of old acne spots. This stuff works. Again, a little bit goes a long way. So you would use a little bit on and you would just apply it to those areas that have acne, old acne spots. And just if you use it on a consistent basis, and I'm going to say this for all the products. So if you use it on a consistent basis, you will see a difference. But this stuff helped get some old middle school, high school acne spots and other products that did not work. This is actually lightening up those spots. So yes, this is the Clear Proof Acne Treatment Gel. All right, just going down the line. And my next jam, I actually use it on my clients at the salon. They love it. Is the Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. I know everybody's kind of heard of the charcoal mask. Everybody want to charcoal everything. It's good for your skin. You know, they have toothpaste for charcoal with charcoal in it, all this other stuff. But this is the jam. It's really good for your pores. I love it. I use it at least twice a week. The Clear Proof Charcoal Mask. Love, love, love. So that is the Clear Proof line. Make sure you're sharing this live and actually typing in the hashtag MamaPreneur in the comments. because I am giving out some Mary Kay tonight as well. So you don't want to miss out on these drawings. And Timberly also is going to be doing a giveaway as well. So make sure you're sharing this live. So next, I'm going to go to, it's called the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. So if you want to add some moisture to your skin, you can use this after your cleanser. Leave it on for about, it says 10 minutes on here. I sometimes 15 minutes. You can use it maybe once a week. And this is the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. This is really good. I've seen this work miracles on people with oily skin, not oily skin, dry skin. I've seen it kind of just add so much moisture to their skin. So love, love, love. Alrighty. I talked about eye treatments a minute ago, and I'm going to show you another one. I'm glad Mary Kay came out with. You see a lot of people, sometimes they have like the eye pads, gel pads under their eyes for puffiness, so on and so forth. I have one at the salon that I use on people with, when I do their lashes, their lash lifts and their lash extensions, and it has collagen in it. And it's giving an eye treatment to the person who's getting the service. It's bomb.com. So I was very glad that Mary Kay came out with something similar. So this is the hydrogel eye pads, and it's going to also help with puffiness, dark circles, so on and so forth. So let's see if I can pull one out. Let you guys see it real quick. Comes with a little scooper thing, and you just scoop it up. I'll let y'all see what it looks like. So it's an iPad, okay? So you're gonna put it under your eye. I say cleanse, do your cleanser and all that stuff, and then you would put this under your eyes. Leave it on, I say 10, 15 minutes, because this has product in it. So once your time is up, you decide you want to take it off, you take the pad off and you rub in the product. And so you've just pampered yourself. If you haven't had any self-care lately, these products will help with that. Okay. Next favorite product is the oil-free eye makeup remover. I love this stuff. It is good for sensitive skin. It is good for people who use contacts. This stuff just glides right off. Your skin doesn't feel greasy once you've used it. Just put a little bit on some tissue or cotton ball, and everything slides right off. You don't have to go back and scrub your skin. Your eye makeup, mascara, liner, eyeshadow, it comes right off. One of my top selling products next to the skincare. So that's the oil-free eye makeup remover. Okay. All righty. Hold on. Next, give y'all a little Vanna Black action. Hold, please. All right. So you can't see it, but I'm going to tell you what it is. So this is the micro dermabrasion set. You're looking for a good way to exfoliate your skin. The micro dermabrasion is going to be your jam. Okay. So it comes in a two-parter as far as the set. So you would cleanse your skin first. Use your cleanser. That good old time-wise, okay? So you're going to use that first. Then you're going to use the microdermabrasion. It's called the Refine, which is going to have those crystals in there, and it's going to scrub and exfoliate your skin. So you would use this first. I'd say once a week, try this. So you would use the Refine first, and then of course anytime you're getting any type of exfoliating service done, that's dermaplaning, that's microdermabrasion, anything of that nature, you're going to have a little redness. Well, some people do have a little redness after the fact. Well, the pore minimizer, which is this one, is going to help kind of tone that down. So I love this set. You can tell a difference after you have used this in your skin. You just have that glow after you finish. I use this as well on my clients at my salon. They love it. They love it. So Microdermabrasion set, that's where it's at. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Next is the satin hand set. If you've known Mary Kay for some time, I'm gonna showcase this travel set today. The satin hand set. So satin hand set is a three-parter. So you have the scrub, which I love, 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 love the scrub. This one has like a shea butter. It's with shea butter. It's really good. It's called satin hands, but sister use it on her feet as well, especially if you're in between pedicure time. Baby, this gonna help you out right here. This and then the next item I'm gonna show you along with the set. So you would put a little bit this in your hands, kind of work it in. Same goes with your feet. Put a little bit on your feet, and then you wash your feet, you wash your hands, and your skin is already glowing after you've already kind of scrubbed a little bit. Okay, so this is the not microdermabrasion. I'm over here talking about scrubbing. Lord, fix it. All right, this is the satin hands, the satin hands scrub. Okay, all right. So along with the set, it comes with a lotion, which is shea butter as well. Also, it comes with a fragrance free smell, a fragrance free one as well. So if you're a person with sensitive skin, you can get the fragrance free kind as well. Okay. So this is the shea cream. It's really thick in texture and consistency. So this can last you a while because, again, I'm going to say it again. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to use a whole bunch and slather your hands and slather your feet with it. This is pretty thick, so you'll be fine. And then also, they call it the softener, protecting softener. Let's see if I can. But it's thick like Vaseline. Okay. We have the emollient night cream and this, and it reminds me of Vaseline because it's really thick, just like Vaseline. And if you put this on your feet, the scrub, the lotion, and this, and put some socks on, you're going to thank me later. You're going to be like, man, my feet feel so much better. Or you put some gloves on your hands, and then feel your hands after the fact. You're going to be like, all right, Robin was on to something. Okay? Satin hands set. Okay? Next, my next jam, okay, is the satin lips set. I love this set. I sell a lot of this when it's cold outside, your lips are dry, but I use it year round. I don't really just use it around the winter, but I know people that use it specifically for winter. Their skin, their lips are dry even more around that time. So the same premise as the satin hand set. So it's the sugar scrub. It's shea butter as well. Use a little bit. You put it on your lips. You would leave it on for about a few minutes, no longer than 5 minutes. It don't need to be on that long. And you would get a wet towel or whatever, wipe it off, and it's going to get rid of that dead skin off of your lips. The dry skin is going to get rid of all of that. Okay. After you're done using this, wiping all the crust and all that stuff off. I hate to say crust, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. Then you're going to put the lip balm on. A little bit goes a long way. That's the hashtag tonight besides MamaPreneur. Little bit goes a long way. So you would use a little bit of the balm on the lips, and then your lips are kissable once again. Okay. Again, a top product seller of mine because people love this product so much. Okay. Now, we got a few left before we get to our special guests. So I'm actually wearing it now, which is the cream to powder foundation. Comes in many colors, shades. Why am I saying colors like it's a coloring box? Anyway, comes in many shades. I like the cream to powder because it's more of a matte finish. You're not looking shiny. It has great coverage. I love this stuff. Great coverage. Cream to powder foundation. And if you see an item tonight that you like and that you're interested in, please make sure you DM me so we can make sure if I have it on hand, I make sure I get it to you, or I can refer you all to my website and you can order directly from there and it can be shipped to you directly. So make sure you're paying attention. So if you see anything you like, please make sure you reach out, okay? All righty, so got a few left. My other jam is the Mineral Foundation, if you're able to see it from here. The Mineral Foundation. Get you a mineral foundation brush. All you need is a little bit because, again, a little bit goes a long way. Has a little thing. You kind of open it up, get you a little bit in there, and then you just rub it in all over for coverage. I know some people, they'll use the cream to powder first, and then they'll put a little bit of the mineral foundation on top of it. And it's not too much because the mineral foundation is very light, comes in many shades as well. I love the mineral foundation. Really good product. Mary Kay, on all of their foundations are really good. Foundations, concealers, all that, really good and really good for the skin, really good coverage. I'm a fan of coverage, and I'm a fan of a good shade where I'm not looking like Oompa Loompa by the face. If y'all know, you ladies know what I'm talking about. If you go and try a shade and you looking orange, not orange, orange, okay? All right. Hashtag orange. All right, next, for my mascara lovers out there, the Lash Intensity Mascara. Love this stuff. Their mascara is thebomb.com. I love Mary Kay's, the brush, it's gonna make sure, I don't know what you can see of it. The brush is gonna make sure it's gonna get every single lash. It's gonna lift that lash up. It's not gonna be clumpy. It's gonna be an even flow amongst your lashes. Love, love, love the Lash Intensity Mascara. And it comes in black, okay? I know I say everything is my jam, but it's my jam. I can't help. I love Mary Kay. I wish everyone was just as sold on Mary Kay as I am. How about that? Okay. So if you can see this, okay. This is Mary Kay used to not have quads. You had to get a compact, get it empty, and you'd have to fill it yourself. So I'm glad Mary Kay is kind of stepping into they're stepping into the quad world. So this is one of the warm pink ones. I hate you can't see it. It's good. But anyway, this is they have one that's like this, that's the warm one, and they have another one that's the cool pinks. And so I love these shades. I'm actually going to give this out. This is one of my prizes tonight. So if you want to get the quad, make sure that you are entered into the drawing, and make sure you are sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay. Last but not least, my other jam, okay, is the brush set. Ladies, who likes a good brush? Okay. You can't be doing your makeup with some ratchet brushes, okay? Somebody put that on the screen in the comments. Hashtag ratchet brushes, okay? You got to have a good brush, and you got to spend a little change on some brushes. You can't be over there at Jenny Beauty Supply, getting some Jenny Beauty Supply brushes. No shade to Jenny Beauty Supply. They got some great hair. No tea, no shade, okay? Now, you got to spend a little money on some brushes. So this comes with the powder brush. Ooh, ah. Okay. So got a powder brush. We got the blush brush. Okay. Give y'all a little Vanna sensation. Okay. All righty. We got that good eye crease brush. I'll be glad when I can do Mary Kay parties again. I just pass it around. Everybody feel. Talking about put this on your face. How does it make you feel? Okay. I miss those days. I'm glad we're kind of getting back to some sense of normalcy. I'm used to doing this in person. Then we have the all over all over eyeshadow brush. What am I saying? Blush. It's too little for a blush brush. The brush set is 55. So we have the all over brush. And last but not least, we have the eye smudger. So that is the set, and it comes with this fabulous case. Okay. Little Vanna action. All right. And I got another brush I'm adding to the equation. It's separate from the brush set. But we like a good blend, ladies. And so this is the blending brush. Mary Kay just came out with a newer blending brush recently. And so I had to order one for myself, child. So yes, I love it. I love it. So real quick, before I bring our guests on. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the business real quick for Mary Kay. So if you're out there and you are wanting to, again, make a couple $100 a month, if you're wanting to just come into the business and get your 50%, you want to get into the business and you want to recruit and have a team, and recruiting is where the money is at if you want to, make you a little change. Okay. So Mary Kay, again, it's $100 to start. You get a kit, and they set you up for success where you're able to have parties and showcase product. And then you pay a certain amount in product to get officially active on top of that. Again, cool part about Mary Kay, you get a website that's paid for a year. And so people from all over can order from your website, or you order it yourself and then you work out how the customers get their products. Mary Kay has a little bit of everything for all shades, all skin types. I didn't get to show you guys everything because, baby, we'd be all night. We wouldn't even get to the guests. We'd be here all night trying to show you every makeup, every eyeshadow color. Again, lipstick color, lip gloss color. We'd be here all night. You're going to be like, when she finished? She done? Of course, there's different levels once you get up there in the ranks, and that'd be a whole conversation we'd have to have offline. But I tell people Mary Kay is where it's at. I mean, it has changed and transformed so many lives. And if you are interested, please reach out and DM me. I'd be happy to help you get started. Again, Mary Kay is where it's at. So if you're interested, again, in any product that you may have seen tonight, the Time Wise line, the acne line, the Clear Proof line, the makeup remover, so on and so forth. If you see anything that you're interested in, please shoot me a DM. I will type in my website in the comments after tonight's podcast. And I'm also giving away some products. So make sure you are in the drawing so you can get some free product and try it. And, you might like it. I know I do. So we're going to transition to adding our guest. Her name is Timberly Williams. She is a licensed esthetician and makeup artist. So you can bring her on. Hello, sister. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Of course. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Timberly, and then she's going to go into what she does, and then we'll go from there. So Miss Timberly Williams is a licensed esthetician and professional makeup artist. She is the founder of TRW Aesthetics. Timberly and I met at church because I am her life group coach, and found out that we worked at the same company at one point. A few mutual friends, old co-workers, so on and so forth. And so we built a relationship through this time of her being part of my life group. They call it the life group huddle. And so it's been awesome kind of building that relationship with Timberly. Girl, I'm about to call you Tiffany. I don't know why. Timberly. And to be both strong women of faith. And so I wanted to put a quote, also not only being a strong women of faith, but also putting God at the center of everything in our lives, including our businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So a quote that she put on her site I love, which is, faith is an action. You can't just say you have faith and do nothing. As stated in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, we walk by faith, not by sight. This means you may not see how things will work out, yet you will continue to move forward as God instructs. Ladies and gentlemen and friends, Kimberly Williams. Thank you,
Wow,
sister.
thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. It's sad. I'm not the best at social media. I'm doing my best, y'all. And so I see people saying hello, and I'm just kind of like, how do I say hi back? So I apologize if I'm not responding to you, but I do see some of your comments. But yeah, thank you so much, Robin, for the invite.
You're welcome, sunshine. You're welcome. You're welcome. So tell me, like, what made you want to become an entrepreneur? Like, man, that's what I want to do.
You know what? Honestly, it was not something I wanted to do. I didn't set out for it. Honestly, I'm transparent to a T. So I never thought I would own a business. Honestly, I thought that I was going to honestly be a wife, and that was it. I had no clue. But honestly, it just kind of happened that way. Working for different companies and just looking at how businesses are run or how people communicate with people. And I'm really big on how you treat others, how you care for one another kind of deal. And just one thing led to the next, working at a company that you and I both work for, and got into the training arena. I enjoyed it. I thought I was really good at it. I love to talk. I love to speak, and then help others. And so that arena was just big for me. And then was at work one day and was sitting in a cubicle and was just like, you know what? There's got to be something else to this, because this is not it. And ended up, long story short, went to a mall talking to someone. The lady made a comment to me. I made a comment back. And I ended up going and apply at a Dillard's store. Never thought I would leave corporate America, and ended up going into retail. Was there for a couple years, and the next thing you know, Make It Up was the original business that I had. It was makeup artists on location. And hey, it just all kind of just came on according to God's plan, is the way I look at it, because it's nothing else that I would like to do. It's what I do. So I think it was just there, and I had to tap into it.
And I think it turned into a passion. You just, and it kind of elevates from there. So, yeah.
And I used to do makeup for friends, but just never thought I didn't think anything of it. Never thought it was a career for me. I loved skincare. I listened to all of your highlights of your product that you enjoy so much.
So much.
But I just did not think that was the lane for me. But guess what? I'm doing it, and I do it well. So I'm thankful.
How long have you been in the industry, Timberly?
Oh, over 20 years.
Okay.
Over 20 years.
A
lot of people don't. Look, I'm very proud. I'm a skincare fanatic. I love makeup. I just don't wear it every day, and I've had a long day. So I totally apologize for people that are looking like, she a makeup artist.
Whatever.
But I believe skincare is the best thing in the world. And you can have, and that's what got me into it, really, working at a makeup counter and seeing people come in for makeup. And I'm like, what are we doing with your skin? Like, let's do something different. Let's work on the skin. And then, so that's where that redefining the excellence of inner and outer beauty comes from. Because it's one thing to put it on the top, but what's going on the inside, and what's going on underneath all of that?
How
So
are we
that's
taking care of our skin? I'm a firm believer. You can't be using 2 and 3 and 5 different products, and you be like,
yeah.
my skin breaking out. Well, baby, using Mary Kay cleanser, Neutrogena moisturizer, and such and such, toner, and then you're like, yeah, your face breaking out because you ain't staying with the set.
And
Stay,
you know
stay
what?
with the
I think
set.
with
Yeah.
something, I'll just say this: it takes time.
Yeah.
Find what works for you, and because sometimes hodgepodging may not be too bad, but I still think it's just a matter of how you're caring for your skin.
Yes.
So definitely.
Yes. Okay. So
Definitely.
20 years in the game. How
Yes.
did the pandemic affect your business? Did it affect your business? Did it enhance your business?
You know what? It did a little bit of both. When pandemic hit, transparently, I was thinking it was time for retirement. I was like, Lord, maybe this is
Mm,
retirement time. And believe it or not, my business changed completely. I ended up doing even more travel than normal
yeah.
because I am an on location esthetician and makeup artist. So I go to different cities working with different people. I work locally as well, but I travel mostly. And it's just been a blessing. Through word of mouth, people know your work, so they'll refer you, or
Mm-hmm.
companies who had really thought they weren't going to be doing a lot of things were realizing that they were having to do a lot of things online, through
Mm-hmm.
social media. So whether it was YouTubing or, Zoom, all these different meetings, and people were like, you know what, we need a makeup artist. We need help. I'm like, I'm here. Yes, I will come. And so it really, my business actually picked up. I had a little break, about 30 days. But then calls started coming and emails started coming, and I was trying to figure out, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to retire after all. So
That's right. At least you got 30 days. I got almost 3 months. They shut us completely down. Didn't give us much notice, nothing. They say, close down. Clink, clink. You got to Monday. Close down. No, excuse me. It wasn't Monday. It was
wow.
Saturday.
Wow.
That Monday, I went and got my stuff out
Yeah.
the shop because they were going to close. They were going to lock the shop up
Yeah.
where we couldn't get in. And so 3
Oh,
months of my business,
yeah. Wow.
I had to do some
Mhm.
reevaluating. So you got 30 days.
Yeah.
Blessing.
Yeah, it
Blessing.
was. I mean, I'm telling y'all, it was really a blessing for me. So I'm not. I pray for people who are still struggling through the pandemic. I definitely believe that it happened for a bigger reason than just people being ill, and I do believe this was a good organization time for people. So, or reevaluations, reevaluate where you're
Reevaluation.
spending, reevaluate how you're living, those type of things.
Hmm.
So,
I call
yeah,
it the get
I think
somewhere and sit down period. That's what I called last year. Get somewhere and sit down. God said, you know what? If you're not gonna sit down yourself, let me sit you down for you.
right.
Get somewhere and
Hmm.
sit down. So,
For real, for real. Yeah.
um, since you are a skincare fanatic, what
Yes.
is your favorite skincare line? What do you use currently at the spa? What do you use?
Well, actually, I use a little bit of Kiehl's products for
Hmm.
clients that need over the counter. I love, love, love. Oh my gosh. Um, it's funny because I hate to say, and I do. I love Kiehl's is probably one of my favorite products that you can purchase over the line. But normally I will use a little bit of my own product line. I thank God for, which
Awesome.
has
Tell us
come
about it.
through this little pandemic. It's a really, I always say, for people who are not familiar with skincare, it's a great line to start with. It's cleanser, um, a hydrating serum, and then lip conditioner. Basics.
Awesome.
Get you
Okay.
started. Everybody needs to start somewhere. And when you are using products, and again, I always try to meet people where they are, because if you can't spend $50 on a cleanser, it's like, where can you start? So, yeah, it's some great products.
So is it out? Are you in development? What are you?
I am out. I have product that clients can purchase through my website. I have not looked into stores or trying to market outside of that yet.
Okay.
And still doing some developing, so some
Awesome.
testing.
Tell
Mhm.
everybody your website.
It is www.trwaesthetics.com. And aesthetics is spelled ESTHETICS. Aesthetics.
Awesome. Awesome. We want to make sure we get that posted in the
Thank you.
comments for sure.
Thank you.
So people can support. I mentioned earlier, if you're sharing this live today, that you automatically get entered into a contest for some free products. So that's going to be coming from myself, coming from Timberly. So make sure you're typing MamaPreneur, hashtag MamaPreneur in the comments. So, all righty. So I'm going to keep going. So you kind of have me over to my next statement, Bunny, about your product line. So,
Yeah.
what would you tell someone who is interested in getting into the business? Now, that's being an esthetician, that's being a makeup artist,
Yeah.
that's starting their own product line. What would you tell that person just to how to get started, or any kind of advice?
Honestly, I would definitely say pray first, because
Okay.
it is not for the faint at heart. I say that because any entrepreneur should know that if you're getting in it for money purposes, that may be the wrong angle. Find
Yep.
out what your passion really is and live to it, stick to it, because you should be able to live it, eat it, and breathe it,
Yep.
period. It should be something that you will do whether you got paid or not. And don't be afraid. If that's where you want to go, you know what, go for it. I know a lot of companies, I just believe if that's where you want to be, go for it. I will say this too, unless you know for sure that you're ready to step out. I know a lot of people, and I know in the very beginning I did. I heard the vision, I wrote it down, but I didn't wait. There was a process, right? So
Yeah.
when I talk to kids, when I talk to teenagers and young ladies or men, I'm telling them it's okay to still have a quote unquote job, because some jobs really will allow you to make a living, to really help support your vision. And then when you're able to move forward, then you turn your resignation in and move on.
Yeah.
So stay true to who you are, most importantly,
Amen.
because there's a lot of things that you start thinking you want to do it because of the money aspect, and it's like, you know what, if money if that's your main reason, think about it. Think about it.
Okay. I love it. And don't
Hmm.
expect it to happen overnight, folks.
No,
We're in this
it's work.
microwave society. You like, man, I'm
Mhm.
gonna start this business today, and then, man,
No.
I'm gonna make $2.3 million at the end of the year, and know good and well you're not gonna make that
Right. And you know
immediately.
what?
Now, even if you got the secret sauce, it takes
Let me
time.
say, I'm gonna say this though. You think about it this way. You've heard, and I know for years we've heard people say, have multiple streams of income. Um, because again, things change, life change. If Look at what we just went through, right? With the pandemic.
Yeah,
So there's some
trends change.
people, yeah, many people have changed things that they're doing. And it's like it's nothing wrong with having multiple streams. Nothing at all.
I agree.
And so don't, if you, I mean, and really think about what it is that you want to do. I know it's like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And it's like, okay, do a little
Mhm.
research about it. See what the ins and outs of it is about.
Yeah, because you may turn around and do your research and be like, okay, you know what?
Mm-mm.
That may
Mm-hmm.
not be where I want to go.
Right. For
Let's keep
sure.
researching. Let's do something else.
For
So
sure.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love that. So I have a few rapid fire questions for you. I know you know the answer, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, Lord.
Discuss your favorite, like I just got through talking about trends. So like trends in skincare, makeup. What are some of your favorite, that's out now? Or it doesn't have to be current. It can be, a trend period. It could be some, last
You
year.
know what? I can say this. I love the no makeup. I love no makeup trend. Because Alicia Keys started that.
You sure
Like
did.
she decided she was just gonna go for it. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. And I love it because, can I tell you why I love it?
You can tell me why you love it.
I love it because so many people are not comfortable in their own skin.
True.
And until you are, you're not going to be comfortable in all that other stuff either. You
Right.
have to learn how to be comfortable in your own skin. I'm not saying that you can't wear any makeup. I'm just saying, know who you are first before you start piling this other stuff on and then trying to be something that
To
you're
match
not.
it.
Be true
Yeah.
to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
Yeah.
be true to yourself. Yes.
Love it.
So then
No makeup.
wearing.
No
Love it.
makeup ministry. All right. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
What are some trends that you would wish would go away? You like, oh, girl, what is that? Can that stop? Can they stop wearing that?
These eyebrows. I don't know, y'all. We taking it to a whole different location. Can I give you two? Eyebrows and lashes.
Girl, as much
We done
as
went
much
all
as you
over
like.
all
We
across
talked
the
all
map.
night about eyebrows. Lashes too. I love lashes. I do lashes. But
I
some of us,
love them. Yes,
we looking
but
like
come
bunny rabbits
on.
by the lashes. Some of us, we gotta let it go. LIG.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please. I see lashes that go. I saw someone yesterday, y'all. Their lashes literally went above their eyebrows. And I was thinking that what are you doing? What is this? Please stop.
Flapping.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I know hopefully it's all in fun. People like to have a good time. Have a great time. And I used to tell people all the time, makeup, it's makeup. That's what it is. It's made to come on and go off. But yeah.
Yeah. Brows.
And I love brows now. Don't get me wrong.
Me too.
What? Love them. I believe in tattooing. I don't mind people getting tattoos. I like the dermablading. I like
I have ombre.
I like all of them really.
Yeah.
I think there's just, if your skin can handle it, because not everybody can get some of those different modalities. So
Got it. I love
yeah.
you. She talking about, can I say two? Of course you can say two. I wouldn't tell you.
Brows and lashes kind of go together to me.
Amen.
Because it's like you can get those on and you be done for. You don't have nothing else. Brow, lash, and some lips. You good.
Mm-hmm.
But man, we take stuff so far. So far. Forgive me.
That's okay. That's okay. Talk about the importance, and I talked about it a little bit a minute ago, the importance of sunscreen, adding sunscreen as a part of your routine, your daily skin regimen.
So say it one more time for me. I'm sorry.
The importance of using sunscreen.
Sunscreen, yes. Sunscreen is important. And I remind people all the time, even using regular product is a cover. So it's still some form of sunscreen. It's important when you are out in direct sun to wear it, even in indirect sun, but just make sure that you're using one that's heavy enough for the time frame you're out in the sun. So if you're going to be out at the pool for 2 hours, please use a higher SPF than SPF 15. Look at SPF 45 or something higher, because a lot of times people, we either overdo it or we underdo it. We don't ever just do it right the way it's supposed to be. So I would definitely say use a protection that will afford the time that you're in the sun, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. Do you have any favorite like makeup lines? What makeup lines or skincare lines? I know you use Kiehl's for skincare, but like makeup, what are some of your lines you like? That's it. I love that makeup line.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm still a MAC girl. I know a lot of people tried to let them go, and a lot of people. I mean, there's like Fenty and things like that.
Hmm.
I like MAC because as a makeup artist, I can get a quality product. It works on everyone's skin. I know a lot of people will say they're allergic, but I beg to differ because I'm like, what
Hmm.
are you allergic to? Because guess what?
Right.
It's in that other product too.
Right.
People forget. So it's like, what ingredient are you? Let's really talk about it. So I mean, I really like all products though. It's something in a lot of them that I'm like, ooh, that's cute. Ooh, I like it.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I like low key Revlon is cute. They have some really fun products. Um,
Mhm.
so I mean, I enjoy it. Products are fun.
Products. I hear that a lot with Mary Kay. Oh, that broke me out, and they couldn't tell you what it was. Like, is there a specific thing that you started feeling,
Yeah.
tingling or whatever? And no one, they could never answer my question. And I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
It's always it's an ingredient somewhere that you're allergic to, possibly,
right.
or it's a new product. And sometimes when you use something new, your skin will react.
Yes, I like it that some of the products it'll kind of tell you in the instructions,
Yes.
may
Yes.
feel,
Right.
tingle or
Yes.
whatever.
Right.
So I like that
Mhm.
it's giving you a heads up.
Yes. Yes.
So last rapid fire question
Okay.
is what's a makeup item or skincare item that you can't leave the house without? You feel naked without it.
My eyebrows.
Ah.
Look, as you see, and that's
Yeah.
that. Honestly, it just depends on where I am. I worked on a shoot this week, these past few days, and so I always try to look a little bit presentable while I'm working. And again, if I'm going out somewhere, you'll see some makeup probably, but just day to day working, clean skin. And you know what, I say eyebrows, but really and truly, it's moisturizer.
Of course.
Moisturizer, I don't leave home without. I have to have my moisturizer and lip conditioner. I love them both.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. I'm with you there. Um, Me is make sure, yes, some skincare is on my face. If I walk out bareface, we're gonna at least have some
moisturizer.
cleanser, some
Hmm.
moisturizer, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have some type of gloss on in some shape, form, or capacity. Some
Yeah.
gloss. Luckily, I have extensions on, so we don't have to worry about lashes. They are already popping. I have the ombre brow, so it's already there. So,
Yeah.
you somewhat
Yeah.
made up if I don't feel like doing the whole shebang as you see today.
Yeah.
But
I believe I'm always educating no matter where I am. And so my reason for doing a lot of the bare skin is I really want young women mostly, because you're up and coming, always seeing. I just feel like we should be able to educate them on you can still look your best without having so much on.
agreed.
I work in a lot of underprivileged areas sometimes with younger, young women. And so one of the things I like to do is go in their neighborhood and see what they are exposed to.
Okay.
That's big to
Okay.
me. Let them see this is something you can use. I know many people may not be talking about it, but guess what? You can still use it. Keep it simple for them so that as they're growing, they're learning what's really important for them. And that's really where my heart is for young women and for adults. Learn
Awesome.
who you are from the inside out, and the rest is gravy.
Yes, I like that you're talking to them young because it's
Mhm.
people in their 40s and 50s. Hell, don't know who they are now. They
Yeah.
still probably just now figuring
Right,
that out.
right.
And sometimes
Trying to
it
be
takes.
something that they're not, and that's the
Yeah.
hard part.
Sometimes I think it's life.
Yeah,
Going through certain
definitely.
things in life, and then it kind of comes
Yeah,
to a head, and then they finally wake up like, okay, that's not really
right.
who I am. So,
Mhm.
Do you have any upcoming events or anything happening?
So yes.
You're
But they
expression.
normally, y'all, I work on a lot of behind the scenes video television things, which I'm very grateful for.
Awesome.
They keep me, pretty consistent. And then I have regular clients too. So I had some things happen, and I'm in the middle of a move. So I actually had, y'all heard my doorbell. So I have a client that's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, my time is totally torn.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, we keep it moving and we work it out.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got stuff with clients and
Yeah.
product line and awesome. I want to
Yes.
thank you so
Yeah.
much for
Thank
joining
you.
us or
Thank you.
joining me, child, joining me tonight. And
Thank you
giving
for
me a
the
little
invite
bit,
again. I appreciate it.
give me a little bit of your time. I also have a vendor event coming up with TLC this Sunday. If you're in the Grand Prairie, Arlington area, Dallas, Duncanville area, I'm going to be over at the Polished Beauty Lounge in Grand Prairie, and I'll post the info this Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come and support other fellow entrepreneurs that are going to be showcasing their businesses. Paparazzi is going to be there. We got travel that's going to be there. Also, some other cosmetologists and other businesses that will be in attendance. That's this Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. in Grand Prairie, Texas. So if you want to know more information, I will provide that, and I'm going to be posting it on my social media, so you'll be able to see that as well. Also, I will be reaching out to those who are our drawing winners after the podcast is over. So kind of be on the lookout for that. Make sure you are sharing and typing in hashtag MamaPreneur in the comments. Also, guys, make sure you're following the Power, not Polish. I'm looking at the screen. Power Team platform. We have multiple shows, not just me. I know you just want to see my face all the time, but I am here second and fourth Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We also have our fabulous founder, Kesha and Dr. Real. They're on every Wednesday from 8 to 9 p.m. If you want to get your credit and your credit life, credit ministry together, we have credit. I think it's Credit Repair by Demetria. She did an amazing job last week. You guys go back and watch that replay. She gave some very great and profound tips about building your credit, so on and so forth. And then we have Bree, Buying and Selling with Bree. She's on fourth Mondays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And she is a realtor. So if you're wanting to get a house, you don't know quite how to get started, she is your girl. So Monday night, fourth Mondays, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Just make sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor. We everywhere. So make sure you're following us and getting all the details on what's coming up. And you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today, joining us, rocking with us, and for your continued support and love. You all have a blessed evening, and we will see you guys next time. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you, Timberly.